Hey y'all, they're not here. I know it's been a really long time. Really long time. Because the last time y'all seen me, I was shaved. Um, just an update. I'm still here. I'm still alive. I tarred my roof. I got tarp over it. So it works. Not the proper way. Not how I should have done it. But I tarred it and threw a tarp over it same day. So it's keeping it waterproof. Still got my solar up top. It's November right now, early November. Got a birthday coming up. Don't mind. Um, Still got the Land Rover. Surprisingly, um, the Land Rover has seen better days. It's getting near its last leg. It's about to lay down. Still got the rodeo. Um, Rodeo's right now in the shop. We're trying to get it fixed, get it running so I can start driving the rodeo and get rid of the Land Rover. Um, Upgraded the lights in the Land Rover and in the rodeo to LED. I really enjoy the LED lights. Got some biodiesel over here behind me. Um, I might show you that in an upcoming video. Um, Got firewood scattered everywhere. I got firewood up the driveway, off in the woods. Firewood over here behind me, um, off in the woods. Got me a new skill saw. Got me a new chainsaw. Got me equipment to start cutting my own boards. Um, Out of trees I cut down. I've not gotten a tree big enough yet to worry about trying to cut lumber out of it, but hopefully I can get one here soon. I got a couple back there that I might try to take that I can get lumber out of. I got a couple down here in the holler that I might decide to try to cut it down. I'll show you my skill saw real quick just in case any of y'all want to see it. Got my chainsaw in the house. I also got me a new rain gauge and I got a new weather unit on top of my house. I'm looking to upgrade here soon. I might I might upgrade by storm season. If I upgrade by storm season, I'll try to do an update and show you what I got. It's a real popular unit, especially with Radar Omega. Um, because you can link the weather unit with Radar Omega. I think dog's seen a squirrel. Um, but yeah, I got a lot of things done. I'm still, as you see, I'm still in my little hole. I have switched jobs since I was doing videos. I was at Marble Hill Composites. Unfortunately, when I left, about a year or two after I left, the owner he passed away. So the biggest client that he had absorbed the staff. They already owned all their molds, so they opened a company literally right down the road from where I work now. We're within a mile of one another, which is kind of funny about it. Um, Little backstory: one of my brothers had actually started his business in the building that I used to work in, or that I work in now. They moved to Marble Hill, literally across the grinder from where I was working at Marble Hill Composites. Then they moved over what is now down the road from me, which I believe he shut his business down. But Tracom is literally next door to them again, and then I'm right down the road within a mile. So I kind of find that funny how the world just keeps revolving and certain companies and certain people end up coming back to one another no matter how far they travel. I went down to, I don't mind telling the company name because I'm no longer with them, and it is a Fortune 100 company. Um, I went to Shane Installation Services down in Canton, Georgia. Mr. Shane sold out to EIS, which happens to be another Fortune 100 company. I'm not going to say how much he sold out for. So EIS absorbed the staff and the equipment, but not the building and the land. I was there until this past July, where a bunch of us got laid off. I think we had, to the numbers I received, 75% of second shift was let go. Now, this gives you an idea of just how big the impact was. Third shift, they had already shut third shift down 2 months prior. Um, Before laying off 75% of second shift, which I was part of the second shift. 25% of first shift was let go. Now, mind you, this is all according to the numbers that I received after the fact. I think it was something like 60% of the office staff was let go. So they took a heavy hit last July. Not sure why, not sure what was going on, but I was out of work until this year, which it was an extremely long time for me. I'm not normally out of work for more than 60 days at most. But I was out of work for 7 months, 5 months before I got hired on where I'm at now. And now I build cabinets, commercial grade cabinets, which is really cool. I do like it. Um, there was a lot of things that I always wondered about and how things got built and whatnot. So it's really cool to get to see all the ins and outs. I run the CNC for the company. I really like doing it. I enjoy it. I'm not sure from day to day what I may be doing exactly, but for the most part, I do enjoy it. Here's my new mammoth And when I say mammoth, you're about to find out why. Skill saw. All the skill saws I had prior was little, lightweight, and tend to kick back. This thing's heavy. I mean, yeah, I can pick it up one hand. I'm not going to run it two hands. It is a worm drive gear. It is a worm gear driven. A lot of people that use this saw use it for cutting rafters is the main thing, and doing roofing. But for the price, I couldn't pass it up. It was $10 more for a worm driven saw versus a regular saw. $10 more, so I paid $10, and I have enjoyed this saw 9 times out of 10. I've enjoyed using it, working with it. Let me get my chainsaw. You're gonna like this. As you can see, I backed up quite a bit more. This is the Neotech. I forget the part number for the Neotech, but it's the, if you go on Amazon and look, I'll try to drop the link later where you can find this saw. And I will look to see if I can find the one for my skill saw on Amazon. If you want to try to purchase it, I purchased mine from Home Depot. So, but the Neotech is, I'm not going to speculate. I believe it is a knockoff of Husqvarna. The main reason why I say this is because, one, it's a dead giveaway for a Husky. The shape, the color. That was that noise. The parts are interchangeable with a Husky. I mean, all the way down to the piston, the fuel tank, everything is interchangeable with a Husky. This one is equivalent to the Husky 372 XP, which anybody that's been running chainsaw or knows a little bit about the XP series, with Huskies, those tend to be non-compatible with emissions, and especially in California. So they took the Husky 372 XP off the market, I think around 07 to 09. And then I noticed several years ago they brought it back. You can buy one now for about $700-800. I bought my Neotech for $350. I cashed in a discount, so I really watched it and waited till I got the best discount. But the Neotechs are, this one's between $300 to $400, so literally half the price. But if I want to rebuild this, I'm playing with the dog. I can rebuild it if I want. I can build it straight into a Husqvarna if I really want to. I'm not going to at the moment, but that is most definitely the plans in the seeable future. Probably in the next couple of years, I'll start rebuilding it to a Husky saw. I got a lot of tools with it, basic wrenches, files, things like that. I got with it. Um, the the packaging that I got was more desirable. The box when I got it was just absolutely destroyed. I'll probably do a product review on it so y'all can go check it out when I drop the link because that's where I'll probably do my update on it. A couple little quirks I don't like about it, but like I said, that is an upgradable part, and I'll more than likely upgrade that part. Oh, I got new eyeballs, if y'all can see. Oh no, my indentions are gone. I normally have two indentions right here from my glasses. Uh, my glasses are, they got a stretchy band on them. So when I put them on, they tend to ride on my forehead unless I'm reading or working. I'm watching gray clouds come in. It might try to rain. We're supposed to get snow sometime tomorrow. We'll have to see. I don't mind snow. I like playing in snow, like having fun in snow, like working in snow for the most part. But I won't drive in snow. I've done it too many times. I had one bad reaction. Almost almost killed three people, including myself. Since then, I don't drive in snow. Um, I have a couple of times coming back from work when I worked down in Canton. I had no choice. But if I have a choice, I don't do it. I will absolutely refuse. I got really good tires on my truck, but they're getting slick. They're almost down to the wear bars. So I either get my rodeo fixed quickly or I'm gonna have to buy new tires. And at $150 a tire, that's gonna get costly quick. That's $600 in tires alone. And that's the only tire I recommend for an all-terrain or four-wheel drive vehicle. I've had all kinds of all-terrain tires in my life, and these are the only ones that I will go back if I have to personally order them on Amazon, and they are on Amazon. They're when I look them up, I can only find two sizes: the ones for my Land Rover and the ones for my rodeo. That's the only two I can find on there, which are 17s and 15s. Wind's starting to blow. It's getting a little chilly. I'm gonna have to wrap this up soon. I do have a long distance Wi-Fi antenna. For the most part, it works. I am going to add more power to it later on. That's like $60, $70. I already have one, and it's 8 watts, and it does good. I'm gonna have to relocate my antenna. My antenna is literally right here. I'm gonna have to relocate it on the back side, and then I'm gonna bump the power by 16 watts. Mind you, because I'm doing this from my point to our modem, I'm within the confines of the law to what I understand of them with the FCC. Be a different story if I was hitting my nearest neighbor this direction, which is a tenth of a mile, or my nearest neighbor is back this direction, which is more than a half a mile. To give you an idea, without the satellite dish, which I do have a satellite dish mounted with it, I can pick them up. I can pick my neighbors up that are nearly 3/4 to a mile away this direction. I can pick them up and I can see what my decibels are, but that's it. Put the satellite dish on them and their signal comes in a lot stronger. I'm not trying to piggyback off of them, but I use that as a reference. Power to it, and I get into the range of negative 70 decibels to negative 60 decibels. Now, mind you, I'm from antenna to antenna and it going through walls. I'm about 150 feet away from the modem. And right now, without power and this current position where it's at, it's got to go through 6 walls. With power, I'm at about negative 40 to 50 decibels without power. With power, I'm about 35 to 40 decibels. So, like I said, I really got to get it on the back side of my house to where I have a better line of sight with it. I can get on the back side of my house, and this is where y'all are going to drop your jaws. I'm around negative 8 to negative 16 decibels. And we're talking 12 feet difference and a slight angle difference. It's actually up higher than when I had it on the back side of my house. Back side of my house, top of the satellite dish, was even with my house. So I was having to shoot literally across the rack that was back here, shooting across it, and hoping to get signal, and I actually got a pretty good signal from it. So that's what's going on. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. Get out there and play with the kids. I know I said that from the beginning of my channel till now, and it still holds true. Get out there and have fun with the kiddos. I know most of y'all that have grew up watching my channel from middle school, I know most of y'all got kids. They might be wee tots, but I know y'all got kids. So get out there. Ooh, I'm going to find me a coat or a long sleeve. Get out there and have some fun with those kids.